I was fired on my lunch break for low energy. My boss, who napped daily in his office, replaced me with his nephew. So I used my final admin access to make their lives a living logistical hell. The official email from HR said my general demeanor no longer aligned with the company's dynamic culture. The truth was, Carson, the VP of operations, needed a soft landing for his frat boy nephew, and my junior executive assistant role was the cushiest seat in the house. He delivered the news while I was eating a sad desk salad, barely looking up from his phone. Clean out your desk by end of day. Security will escort you. The humiliation was public. The glee on the nephew's face, a kid who'd once asked me how to work the coffee machine, was the final spark. They thought I was just a quiet, efficient fixture. They forgot what I did. I was the institutional memory, the duct tape. I knew where every body was buried and every system's backdoor password. My termination was effective immediately, but my admin access to the company's cloud drive, vendor portals, and delivery systems lasted until midnight. A 7-hour window of opportunity. I started subtle. Using Carson's credentials, which he'd lazily saved on my old desktop, I went into the building management portal and permanently adjusted the thermostat in his office and the nephew's new cubicle to 58 degrees Fahrenheit. I canceled all incoming office supply deliveries for the next month and rerouted the weekly premium coffee bean shipment to a dog shelter across town. Then, I got creative. I accessed the account for the high-end, exclusive bottled water service Carson was obsessive about. I changed the delivery address to the corporate headquarters of their biggest rival, with a gift note that read, "Compliments of Carson Grange. Enjoy the hydration, you glorious bastards." See, the masterpiece was the vendor circus. I logged into the event management portal for the massive annual shareholder gala Carson was planning. I confirmed every extravagant, tentative maybe he'd been flirting with. The live alpaca petting zoo, the 10-tier champagne fountain, the Michael Bolton cover band, double the booked hours. I signed the ironclad contracts and wired the non-refundable deposits from a department slush fund he thought was hidden. My final act was personal. I had a dossier of every long lunch, every personal errand run on company time, every thinly veiled misogynistic comment Carson had ever muttered. I compiled it not for HR but for his wife, a notoriously no-nonsense corporate lawyer. I sent it from a blind email account with the subject line, "A glimpse into Carson's dynamic work ethic." I logged out at 11:57 p.m. The blowback was a symphony played over LinkedIn updates and whispers from former colleagues. The nephew lasted 3 days before quitting, citing a hostile work environment, the Arctic office, and operational chaos. The shareholder gala was a legendary disaster, costing Carson his annual bonus and making him a laughingstock. The rival company proudly displayed the water crates in their lobby. The email from Carson's lawyer wife came a month later, a terse forward of their divorce filing. The subject was realignment.